as I was. You don't find preservation that deep unless you've been out there that deep, unless you've been exposed that deep. And child, I am deep. I am in there all the way to the backbone, honey. I just love you. I just want to hold you and caress you and just tell you how loved you are and respected you are and how true you are to the game. You are an essential piece to the game. You make us get up sometimes. Sometimes we be down and you'll come across and we just pop up like out of the dead. Like, yo, I almost forgot about Isha. I'm glad I didn't, yo. I'm glad I didn't. Sometimes celibacy is like a miracle worker. Like that holy water right on you. You're like, oh, that's that holy water. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I had this idea, right? I was watching this movie called Godmother, and I'm so into my fantasy, and I just thought, oh, maybe I should use my disposition as like this fairy tale position. But when I get deep in my soul, I can't really kid around like that too much. I get too real, and I can't kid like I want to. That's how I feel, though. Like even now, I got like this pinch going on in my arm, and my bra is too small, and it done popped. The little hooks done popped off again. It sucks. I done had too much milk, and now my body smells like I done had too much milk. It's crazy. I'm starting at a new place. So, yeah. You are loved. You are welcome. You are important. I don't do this just for me. You know I do this. A lot of this I do for you because I need you to be as happy as I am so I can feel safe all the time. When somebody kind of thinks and feels the way I do, it takes so much weight off my shoulders. I don't have to keep proving myself to who I am. Imagine growing up in the hood and nobody thinks like you. You got to go out there and fight and prove that you're not a danger to them. Or you got to hide and then fight yourself so you don't become so introvert that you become a weirdo. You got to fight either way. There's always a fight in your hands no matter what you do. And then you get scared, you know. You want to enjoy these important things in life. Like it's already taboo. You know, you fall in love with celebrities and you just want to be with them. Or athletes, you want to be with them. Like, I want to be with you. I want you to love me like I love you. And it's taboo because they're too much of a target. And then you find somebody that's really important, but it's not of that world. Jesus, you want them even more. Because they make you feel like a celebrity, but all the households aren't there. But then you got to deal with all the other people who want that person too. And people who I just want to feel that important and that safe. And it's such a sacrifice. And a lot of this pain I have, I'm telling you, it comes from those wounds. And all that running I did trying to get away. I did anything to stop me from feeling that way. And it may have been easier to ignore me than to pray into my hands and give me what I wanted. But at the end of the day, I suffer a whole lot more than I celebrate. But at the same at the same time, I learned how to make the pain work for me. And I theme it out. My pain be kicking my ass sometimes, but I put some themes on it, some color to it. A little marijuana smoke around it, you would have never known I was in that much pain. You would think I was that gangster. And then after a while, I weaned into that pain. And I learned to tolerate it, and then I became that kind of a gangster. Not because I hurt you, but because the pain inflicted on me will never get past me to hurt you. I'll never get to a place where somebody abuses me, that I get so upset I turn around and abuse you back. That's not fair. In connecting with yourself when you're in pain, especially when you're truly at your 100%, you may abuse yourself. The self-abuse may keep going, but that abuse will never get past that connection When you turn around and then pass that abuse down to the next generation, you'll stop yourself. That's what the connection is about. You keep connecting to yourself. You keep talking to yourself. You're like, oh, God, I don't need heroin. But I still need a little bit of high. I'm still kind of messed up. But marijuana might do for me now. And marijuana is a lot better than heroin will ever be. You know what I mean? Or I still need a cigarette, but I don't need a pack a day. I could do a pack in 4 days. I can slow that down. Because now I'm not going to pass this behavior down to my kids. I may abuse me, but I'm not going to pass it to my kids. And that's so important. It's so important to your preservation. When you start preserving yourself, the abuse might not stop, but the preservation starts. Shows that you're trying to fight. Shows people you're not a complete lost cause. And that's all we want. That's all we want. About 21 minutes. Well, coming close to 21 minutes. I was going to read to you, but I read to you guys so much. And I know you haven't listened to my stories completely. So I'm not going to keep reading and reading and reading. But just remember that you can buy my books on Amazon Kindle under Aisha Miller. The War of Soul Newell and the Poetry Pocket is still there. Still there, hiding in the depths, but they're there. But I just want to tell you that I'm still looking out for you. You're still my number one. I heart you. And I love keeping your mind open. I love thinking with you, talking with you. I like being scared with you. And I like coming out in the open and cheering on the day with you. But it's getting late and I need to sleep. So God bless you. And I'll talk to you later, okay? Peace.